You know, I've always wanted to travel to Hawaii. Come to think of it, I've always wanted to go for free. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it too. Let's get going. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Boyd. Welcome to the Brandon Boyd Show. You know, on this channel, we like to focus on winning.
I win here and I win there.
All right, that can mean many different things. That could be winning in life, winning in your career, winning with money, winning at a multitude of different things. And you know what? You probably hear a lot of people complain about, well, I can't do this because I'm afraid to change jobs, or I'm afraid to take on a new hobby, or there's no way that I'll ever be able to travel. It just costs too much money. Well, you know what? I'm going to address the last thing I mentioned. Traveling while on a budget, especially if you have a family of kids like we do. We're a family of 4, and through some strategic planning and accumulating points, I'm going to show you how we plan to stay in Hawaii for a week. 1 week for free. Not too bad, right? First, before we get into it, make sure you smash the like button. Don't forget to be awesome. Do that. Ring the bell notification. Subscribe to the channel. Come along on the journey. We are going to Hawaii. All right, so let me let the cat out of the bag. I had never been to Hawaii, but I can tell you this. When I was growing up and I saw Greg Brady on the Brady Bunch surf on his surfboard down in Hawaii with the whole family, I said, you know what? One of these days, I'm going to get my butt down to Hawaii, and now that I've got a family, I'm going to take everybody. We're going to go, and we're going to travel together. But let's be honest, Hawaii is super expensive. Super expensive. So the way that I'm getting to Hawaii, I think I have a package coming right now at the door. It's going to be delivered to me right now. Look at this. Personalized service. So this is the American Express Hilton Aspire card, and this is going to be my free ticket to get to Hawaii this year. I'm going to open up this package. Let's see what's inside, and let's see what a shiny ticket to Hawaii for a week looks like. You guys ready? Ooh, what could be inside?
Oh, there could be anything in there.
Wow, this is nice. It's a very thick box. This is like one of those Christmas gifts that you get, and it comes in a separate box, right? And I'm probably going to open this one like a gorilla. It's going to look really bad by the time I open this. My wife makes fun of me when I open up Christmas gifts, but that's okay. So it comes in a box here. It says, elevate every moment. Elevate every moment. Well, I will try to do that. Look at this shiny, glossy stuff here. We're going to pop it open. I'm not going to show you all my account number and everything. I can't give you that, because then you'd be traveling for free. So it comes in this nice, shiny envelope paper. I'm sure they put some extra money into that. And here's what the envelope looks like. And enclosed is going to be my card, the American Express Hilton Aspire card. It's important to note that this card does have a $450 annual fee. $450, okay? You want to know something that's even scarier? My wife got the same card. That's $900 worth of annual fees. Now, before you try to lock me up and say, Brandon, you're crazy, I'm worried about you, don't be worried, because we're going to more than make up for that money when we make our travels. So $900 may sound like a lot, but when you're talking about $900 to travel to Hawaii for a week, give me a break. It's like $400 to $800 a night for a super nice resort. This is going to more than pay for itself by the time we get down there and start our luau. I don't know if people in Hawaii really do luau's. I've never been there before. I'm an old Kentucky boy, but I've got my ticket now, and I am going. So I'm looking at the card here. For $450 in annual fees, I would have thought the card would have been plated in gold.
I love gold.
I mean, it's like a blue color. It's a really nice shiny blue color. Maybe it's a $450 blue color. But it looks really nice. I'm going to show you how we're going to use this to get to Hawaii, all right? Okay, so let's get into the details on the American Express Hilton Aspire card. First, before we get going, just know we'll have a referral link for this card in the description. So if you decide this is something that you want to pursue, it'll be down there. Click on that. It'll help support the channel, and we'd really appreciate it. So first of all, there is a $450 annual fee. However, there are 150,000 Hilton Honors points available as a sign-up bonus if you spend $4,000 in 3 months. Okay, now $4,000 in 3 months, it can sound like a lot of money, but think about your everyday purchases, right? This could be grocery stores, this could be paying for gas, anything that you can put on that card, put it on there, get that $4,000 spent in 3 months, and collect those Hilton Honors points. That is going to greatly help you when it comes to paying for lodging on your trip to Hawaii. So you really want to make sure you get that spend completed so you can use those Hilton Honors points to help eliminate the cost of those $800 resort nights.
Good call.
Our goal when we travel to Hawaii is to stay on the island of Maui at the Grand Wailea Resort. Wailea, I'm not 100% sure on that, so maybe you can correct me down in the comments, let me know if I'm getting that right. But it's a Waldorf Astoria resort, it's a Hilton resort, and we're going to be able to use our Hilton Honors points through the sign-up bonus to help offset the cost of those nights at this Hilton property. So the biggest benefit of getting this card is that you will have Hilton Diamond status. Now, I could do a whole separate video on every single perk that you get with the Hilton Diamond status, but probably the biggest ones right offhand, you get executive floor lounge access, 100% bonus points, free breakfast, which my wife loves, and you know what? I bet when you're a Hilton Diamond status member, if you ask for an extra water at the desk, I bet they'll give it to you. So think about that. You can get the highest level of Hilton status just by using the referral link in the description, applying for this card, and becoming a Hilton Diamond member. So you do not have to stay endless nights every year and let those accumulate over the course of the year, every single year, to try to keep your Diamond status. This is something that you get all the time. As long as you don't close this card, you will be a Hilton Diamond status member. One of the really cool perks with this card is it comes with a free weekend night certificate at any Hilton property.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise.
Now that will usually arrive within about 8 to 14 weeks after you open the card, but what's really cool is Hilton gives you this free night up front. You know, a lot of other cards make you wait till you have the card for a year and then they'll issue a certificate. The American Express Hilton Aspire card lets you get that certificate up front so you can use it.
Money up front.
And you'll also get a weekend night certificate at any of their properties each anniversary year that you have the card. So the weekend night certificate alone could more than make up for the cost of the $450 annual fee depending on where you're staying. So make sure you get your money's worth out of that certificate. You get it every year. Make sure you use it. Now, you will not recoup the cost of that $450 annual fee if you use that free weekend certificate at the lowest cost Hilton property that's like $99 or something like that. Make sure you use it at a premium resort or stay at a Hilton property. Get your money's worth out of this to make sure you recoup that $450 annual fee. And due to the uncertainty in the world right now, any weekend night certificate that's issued between now and the end of the year 2020 can be used during any weekday as well.
That's awesome.
And also, any certificate that's issued between now and the end of the year 2020 is valid for 2 years after issuance just because of the uncertain time. So I do think it's really cool that they're trying to be a little bit more flexible. They offer a $250 incidental fee at airlines, so that includes things like baggage fees, check bag fees, any in-flight food or things like that. So maybe have a cocktail on the plane. You got a credit for it now. Also, you get a $250 statement credit at any eligible Hilton resort. So I would check their website just to make sure what eligible resorts there are. But you can use those towards the room rate if you want to, or any other incidental charges that are involved in your room stay. So one really cool thing we're excited about, we don't have any other premium card that offers Priority Pass access. So we're excited because this Amex Hilton Aspire card does offer the Priority Pass access. So you don't have to be rich and famous to get into those really nice airport lounges. As far as points multipliers, we've talked about points multipliers with other cards in previous videos, and you can check those out on our channel. But with this particular Amex Hilton Aspire card, you get 14 times points at any Hilton property you're staying at, which is really, really nice. 7 times points when you're booking directly through Airlines or Amex Travel, and we'll link that website down in the description below as well, and 3 times points on all other purchases. There's a ton of multipliers out there, so between that and all the other free goodies you get throughout the year, more than offsets the cost of that $450 annual fee. Alright, so let's look at an example of how this is actually put into play and how we're using this in our planning. My wife and I are looking at prices right now, and July 24th through July 31st of 2021 in Maui, at the resort we mentioned, is close to $7,000 for the week. So we've got to start offsetting that. It's a lot of money. The first thing we want to look at is the free weekend night certificates. So that Saturday and Sunday, that takes off 2 nights, and those are usually the most expensive nights when you're looking at resorts. So we're taking those out of the equation already. So now we got to pay for Monday through Friday. Each one of those days is 95,000 points. However, if you're doing an awards stay, every 4th night that you pay in awards points, you get the 5th night for free. So now we only have to pay for 4 nights. See how we're doing this? We're slowly chopping away. 95,000 points per night at 4 nights is, okay, Brandon, you can do the math, 380,000 points? Check my math. I think I got that right. So we got to use 380,000 points to help offset the cost of this stay. All right, so we have 380,000 points to cover. Where are we going to get a majority of that? Well, think back to the beginning of the video, and how many sign-up bonus points do we get? 150,000 points each. So my wife and I will each have 150,000 points times 2 is 300,000 points. So now we're only 80,000 points away from staying in Hawaii for free. We're so close. I can feel it. Now, the remaining 80,000 points can vary a little bit depending on your particular situation, but my wife and I were fortunate enough to already have those points in our Hilton Honors balance. We were able to get that through the American Express Hilton Honors business card through sign-up bonuses there, but you may already have points available from previous stays that you've had. So use some sort of combination there, and we can link that card in the description below just so you can look at some more of the details on that. But between all of that, lo and behold, the Boyd family is going to be traveling to Hawaii next July for free. For free. I'm going to be doing the luau. Or no, I'm going to do the, what is it? I'm going to get a lei. I'm going to sit on the beach, play my ukulele. I'm going to maybe play those steel drums. I'm not sure if they do that in Hawaii or not. I'm going to put on my lei. I'm going to do the dance. I'm going to be doing it all for free and thinking about you guys the whole time I'm there. If you've been there, let me know what to do when you get down there. I have no idea. I've just seen pictures and movies and things like that. Let us know down in the comments. Also, down in the description, you'll find the referral link for the card that we mentioned today. And if you want to figure out how to get the flights paid for, click somewhere above me here. I'll try to have one of the cards that you can click on to see how to cover the flights with other sign-up bonuses. There's lots of ways to travel. It's not just for the rich and famous. When you're scrolling through your friend's Facebook feed and you're wondering, how in the world are they traveling all the time? Well, maybe some of it's free, right? That's what we're doing. I'm not ashamed to say it. Traveling doesn't have to be for the rich and famous. Everyone can do it. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to be awesome. Like the video. Hit the bell notifications. We're going to show you how to travel with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses. Heck, you're going to turn into the Joneses with all these points and miles. This train is going to keep on rolling. We're going to keep pushing out great content for you, and we'll see you next time on The Brandon Boyd Show.